When I step in the place, they like whoop.
Hello everybody, it's your boy KHEENGZ, real name King Bar, and you're welcome to my next rated interview on Hit TV.
When I'm shacking them all, must be chum guy, they like whoop this guy.
I'd say music started really early for me at primary school. Started miming, at 90s music and stuff. Secondary school I started writing, but it started fully in university where I started recording and putting out music. I'd say I'm a creative. I love to write from an early age, saying that okay, I had interest in miming, and when I started writing, the feedback I got from my friends like, yo, this is amazing. And in university, I studied civil engineering, and in class, instead of studying, I'd be writing. So it had always stuck with me, and so I was like, okay, let's do this, and it has been working out ever since.
Get it short right, left to me, I'm doing alright.
I do hip-hop music, or let's say indigenous hip-hop is a blend of Hausa and English.
Ruler is why when I pull up, they like whoop this guy.
I'm an independent artist.
Guy, they like whoop this guy. Now me, fresh guy, fly guy.
I'd say what inspires my kind of music is everyday life, life around me in general. From my immediate community to experiences to relationships, and plus I'm a conscious rapper, so I didn't just jump. I do that from time to time, but I didn't just jump on the mic and just start saying stuff. What happens in general is what inspires me.
Doing guy.
5 artists I grew up listening to, I'd say the 90s music, there's an era called, from the 90s that we got to the 2000s. So I started with the likes of Biggie, Pac, Nas, then we moved to, 50 Cent, Eminem, Ja Rule, then later Lil Wayne, Drake, and to the newbies now.
Not correct guy, shacking them all, must be chum guy, they like
at the moment I love to work with Wizkid. Wizkid is like, Babala. With Wizkid is Davido, Olamide and Zlatan. I'd give more than 5. And internationally, definitely love to work with Jay-Z, the GOAT. I'd love to work with Eminem, my GOAT, and I'd love to work with Drake and Big Sean.
When she see me, she gonna be like, who is this guy?
Okay, what I need to make my dreams come true is number 1, hard work, number 2, exposure, and I need the platform.
Now my little guy, they like who be this guy? Doing guy.
I just put out my new single. It's like, still fresh and bumping. Who Be This Guy featuring Falz and Emma Abaga. That's like my first single of my next project, which drops like later in the year. I'd say I'm working on an album. Yeah.
You don't see somebody where they this stubborn for where you go back.
The list of songs, because I've been putting music out for like a while now, so I have a lot of songs out there. I have like 2 projects out. I have like 2 mixtapes. I have like an EP out and an album out.
I am more than a vast land of livestock and herdsmen.
I'd say my biggest song till date is I Am North, which is it was a song I just my experience on coming to Lagos and getting the whole vibe of a northerner in another region. So I got on a song and I got a beat, and I just decided to put it into music. It's a big song out there, in the north. It is. The hashtag is huge. Hashtag it trends like from time to time on Twitter, so I'd say that's my biggest song so far.
I am not the beggars you see on the streets, believe me or not.
So technically, like I said, on coming to Lagos to hustle, everybody tell you come to Lagos. As a northerner, when you tell them you're a northerner, they're like, are you sure? This northern sound, there's this stereotypes, around northerners and stuff. Before giving the platform, they judge you. I noticed that it was not it. There's a lot we have to bring to the table. So I decided to address the stereotypes. So that was how I Am North came about.
I see green everywhere, I am a savannah.
You never know we're in the social media era that your life can change in 2 months, and before you know it, from one quarrel in Ujelegba, next year on the song with Drake, or next year topping the Billboard charts and the rest, so you never can see it. Let's just say, in a year, I see myself being A-list in the industry, unless in Afrobeat space. I'd say the challenges I'm facing at the moment is the exposure, because we don't really have that privilege, because I'd say the industry is in Lagos and everybody will tell you, okay, come to Lagos, and when you come to Lagos they say, okay, we don't really know music from up north. So I'd say the exposure and the structure, northern structure is not there also, but I'd say exposure for 1, and let's say funding 2. It's just hard work and keep putting out music. That's what you need to be relevant. You need to be smart. You need to be strategic. My most memorable performance, I'd say performances I did like a university tour. So I went to Sokoto. I had like a convoy come to pick me, and there's in Zaria, because I schooled in Zaria. I went back. I had people running over to the cars and screaming, and I have a couple, but I can't really say which one is, but two of us. You're talking to me, put some respect on my name. Boy, I'm unique. Let's see. My most embarrassing moment as an artist is definitely back in school. So there was this show I was supposed to perform at, and everybody was there. And I got on stage, and there was like technical issues, and the mic wasn't coming on, so everybody was just waiting before they started booing me. And this was back in school in Ibiza area, so it was really, really bad. I had to, go to the. I was just sad and stuff, so I think that was worse because I had to go back and face them in school the next day. 3 words that best describe me, I'd say different, dope, and fresh. Can't stop, won't stop. If I want something or if you want something, just go after it, no matter how long it takes. You keep chasing it. If it's your dream until it comes true, the universe is going to align one day for you. Well, I'd say a risk number one actually is, my mom, I took the certificate, I gave it to her, like, let me follow my dream because it was a deal we had, and it's paying off. Let's say sometimes it depends, if taking a night bus to Lagos sometimes is risk. I'd say yes, I did that one time, which is calling me a bookie, mocking, hoping that I forfeit. Well, this a bookie ride baits better than he rides horses. Schooling rappers, he can apply for online courses up north around the game in Kaftan and in pair of cufflinks. Of course, Kings. Nobody more befitting as I am. Muna Hayan's one summer, once as soon as almost air. His general consensus best server, the speed fire, gaming this raid and north how to send another Messiah. I am not hunger nor starvation. So my social media handles would be at Young Kings, which is the young without an O, YUNGKH. Yes, I spelled the Kings, KHEENGZ. Of course, Twitter and Instagram is at Young Kings. On Facebook is Kings-YFK. What up, my people? It's your boy Kings, aka YFK, and thank you for watching my next rated interview on HEENGZ.